I've been reading your books, which are so beautifully written.
Thank you.
Where did you tap into? What did you tap into to write the children's books the way that you write them? And there's a board book, and there's one for girls and one for boys, and 2 different ages. You're such a good writer.
You're so nice. Thank you so much. That's what my mom tells me. I'm like still not feeling like I'm a writer, but I do really enjoy writing, but it's such a vulnerable place.
Nothing more vulnerable than writing.
Yeah.
Why is that?
And it's really
like being naked.
And it's hard to sit down and like tap into, like get into the zone to do it. Like especially deep in motherhood, I'm like, oh, finding the time to write feels like a selfish
Everything
moment.
feels selfish.
I
when you have
know,
kids.
I know. But
you're like,
writing,
I have to go to the bathroom before drop off.
Yeah. Oh no, they're all in there. Yeah. Why do you want to be in here right now? I don't understand.
My girls are in everything.
Same.
Okay, good. That makes me feel so much better.
Same. Wait, we were going.
So to block out time.
Oh, yeah.
To carve out that time. Did you do it in an organized fashion? Did it just hit you when a sentence would flow?
So when I wrote my first children's book, it was for my daughter. And it was when I was going back to work. And she was like severely colic, and she only liked me. And I was just like called back to work, which I was really excited about, but just scared. And I remember that feeling of just being like, okay, I feel like she's being, I don't know, our bond is just changing instantly, and like a set is no place for a child. So I would like try to make that work and force the nanny to come, and then she'd be stuck in an hour traffic, and like it was just not working out. So it was like a messy time, and I remember just getting home at like midnight and feeling like I shouldn't wake her up, but like I just needed to hold her.
Yeah.
And then I just started thinking about how brave she was having to be being away from me. And I just wrote out a bunch of stuff on the notes of my phone, and it was born like that. So I went into my husband's room, and I was, sorry, not his room, our room. And I'm like, I think we sleep separately. We have different floors. And I'm like, I think I wrote a children's book. And he's like, what?
How cool is that?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's so good. And then you have one for, is it Luca?
Yes, but it is still for a smaller child. So Luca's book came later. He was obviously pissed. He's like, what the hell? Why does my sister have a book? I came first. I did all the things first. They all get to look to me. And so this book is for younger boys, but it was the most lovely trip down memory lane to think about all that he taught me and all that I wanted to teach him. And like, I just love him so much. And the experience was so different with him as my first and only child and being a boy than with my girls. So it was really just like a love letter to him, and appreciating how sweet and kind he was, and thinking about how the dialogue has changed a lot in our society, and how we need to respect boys and all the things that they come along with, and not just be like, be tough, be strong, you're okay.
I like in the book how there's a one page about how when something feels wrong, like pay attention to that, but then the next page is like, and when something feels right, like lean into that and be brave about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love your books. They're really amazing.
Thank you.
And I just want to let everybody know that everyone in the audience is going to go home with a copy of your beautiful book, My Little Sweet Boy and My Little Brave Girl.